My partner has lied to me. Now what? Uh, you might be struggling to find an answer to how to deal with this. Hi, this is Noemi Seri. I am a retroactive jealousy specialist. Let's discuss this lying thing. So, what is it that, so when it comes to lying, you really have to think about certain aspects. For instance, um, how you how how you perceive honesty. Yeah. So I wanted to ask how important it is to you. Hopefully, it's very important to you, but in a give and take. Yeah. Right. So. Are you an honest person as well as expecting honesty? Yeah? So it kind of goes back and forth, get back and forth, right? It would be quite difficult to expect somebody to be honest when you cannot be honest with yourself and others, or it would be kind of an unfair thing to do. Um, so, how important is honesty, and has your relationship been built on honesty and explicitly talked about honesty? And so, do they know about you, how important and how you perceive honesty, and what is what constitutes as honesty? Yeah, so there sometimes you might use white lies, like if let's say a partner asks you, what do I look like, and they just want a compliment. Yeah, they have had a crappy day, whatever, they just want a compliment, uh, rather than the most honest moment of, then you might actually, so sometimes we might respond to the need rather than to our own perceptions. Yeah. So you might actually say, you look wonderful. Or they might not even ask you, and you might say, you look wonderful. I love you. You're great. Because you feel that that's what they need to hear. Uh, so it is really essential to ask these questions when it comes to honesty. Uh, However, one thing that I would like to ref to encourage you to reflect on is one thing that happens with retroactive jealousy is that people tend to ask a lot of questions. So, as the sufferer of retroactive jealousy tends to ask a lot of questions. What did you do? How did you do it? Where was it? It kind of goes in and in and in, and it can be relentless and painful and frustrating. So somebody might actually quote unquote lie, well, lie or withhold information because they just don't want to go through that again because it's just, or because they don't perceive it as important enough. So the situation, the context also matters. So looking at, has it been explicit? Is it built on honesty? Are you as honest as you expect the other person to be? What was the context? And lastly, is it a pattern? So have they just omitted something because they didn't want to share it, because they didn't feel it was important, or is there a pattern of dishonesty that you're perceiving with this person? Is there, for instance, manipulation behind it, or is it just a perceived? So, or is there reality? So, are we talking about somebody who occasionally lies, or 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 sometimes lies, or are we talking about somebody who just made a mistake? So there are differences. So yes, if you have been lied to, start with yourself, start with the relationship, start with things like the context, start with thinking about patterns, because there's a big difference between a pattern and a single occurrence, or something that occurs from time to time. It's rarely. Um, Yes, to make the best judgments, to make the best choices, you want to be able to look at it as objectively as you can.